Hey you guys, how you doing? It's your girl Cece. I am back with another one. I am on the train, so I kind of wanted to take this moment because there's not really anyone on the train. So it's kind of a nice ride to close out my evening. Okay, so crazy as fuck. Okay, so this morning, right? Okay, I can't even start with this morning. Okay, this morning I had a dream. I had this crazy ass dream. It was so much happening in that dream that I can't even remember. Like, there was a lot of stuff going on. But what I do remember seeing a Earth pass, or a Earth like planet pass by Earth. You could see the landmass. It looked very digitalized, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, in other words, the way I was seeing it was the way that it's like it would look on a computer screen, like a old like PlayStation from back in the 90s or something. Like I can't explain it, but it was digitalized, and when it was passing by, it you could just see the landmass and everything. So it was like another Earth. But then I see these. I see Earth, and I see two of them, and I see them going in and out of one another, in and out. They would come apart, split, and then they would go back together again. They would come apart, they would split, and come back together again. There is a picture of how it looks when they would split, and it's exactly how it looks on Higher Self channel. Um, the channel is called Higher Self. A lot of us who are in the community know about this channel. But this is that depiction that you see with two worlds and they are splitting. That is exactly what I saw in my dream. So I saw these two Earth-like planets. They look just like Earth. As a matter of fact, it was Earth, but I remember in the dream knowing that those were simulators. I'm like, those are simulators. Those ain't even those. Yeah, I said those ain't. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me just take a moment. A moment to excuse that wretchedness. Those aren't real. Those two planets are not real. They're simulators, and they keep going in and out, in and out, in and out. And what I kept hearing was um, integration. So there's some kind of integration going on. Um, exactly of what I could not tell you. I do not know. But what I do know is that it was just very um man. I mean, if Killer wanted to get me right now, come to think of it, Killer could get my ass right now because I'm live. I just thought about that. I'm like, Jesus, the lady's talking about the next stop, and I'm live, and Lord, God forbid, because some people out here will. I'm probably one of those people. I could probably take, honey, you give me one piece of evidence and tell me to go and look for the rest of the puzzle, and baby, I'll come back at the end of the day and I'll have every piece that was missing from that puzzle for you. You could scatter it across the United States, honey, and I'll. Anyways, so that's what I saw in my dream, you guys. I saw two Earths. I knew they were Earth simulators. I knew they were not real, but there was one that passed by. It just kind of went. I think that was fake too. It's just crazy. It's like that. There goes one that floats by, and then the other two are. I don't know if I can really say they're fake. I don't know if I could really say. I just, supposedly we live in a simulation. We live in a matrix. We live in a holograph. So when I hear that term used, when I hear those different words used, that's the only way I can describe what I saw. Is it did indeed look like a hologram, a simulation. It was, they were going back and forth. It was so, if they were, I can't even explain it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. It was like they were able to go in and out of one another. So there was, I can only assume, I don't know if something is wrong. I don't know if there's like some kind of countdown that's happening right now for us, but I know I go from seeing like 1111 to number 1101 or 101 or 201 or 1 or 301. So I don't know what's going on right now, but I don't know if you guys are experiencing that too. Let me know, because usually it's 111, 222, 333, 444. So now it's gone to from 1111 to 1101, 1201, 101, 201. I'll be minding my own business, and all of a sudden I get the urge to look out the window, and I see the address on a building and it says 401, and I'm like, oh my God. Tonight it was 901. And if you guys don't believe me, you think I'm just talking out the side of my neck, I have screenshots where every time I notice a number, they say that's a gateway, some kind of portal. I do also remember hearing something about it being linked to the planet Saturn, but we're not going to do that right now. I just wanted to kind of come and tell you guys about my experience, and hopefully, maybe some more people will talk about the dreams that they've been having of these different Earths, because I had a dream similar a few it's been a while, and I think I actually shared it, and oh, look at her. I like the way she walked. She just knows she the shit. I'm sorry. um but yeah, so I was gonna share the dream, but for some reason I'm just not feeling it with my throat right now. I'm a little, I guess, under the weather. Odd enough, I weather everything else, but all of a sudden now it's so weird too, because I could have swore I just looked at the timer and it was 7:46, but I could have swore I saw 7:01. That is just so weird, y'all. Something is going on. Something is not right. I don't know. Y'all let me know, because I think there's some kind of recalibration going on or something, and it's a message. Like if you have a lot of issues with your memory right now, being very that's all I have to say. I saw the Earth simulators. There's different simulations. When they talk about parallel realities, there are different simulations. As a matter of fact, I want to insert this before I go. There was a story about a girl named Reality Winner. We have not heard anything else about this girl, Reality Winner. Like that was her actual name, supposedly. Reality Winner. And I'm thinking to myself, that wasn't something that I don't really feel like that was her real name. I really feel like she was one of the people who kind of figured out this parallel universe, this what we live in, this simulation. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, and I hate that. I know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say I hate that I know it. Oh, 9/11. I saw it.